this is going to be set up. But you got
Yeah.
suction cups. That's really nice.
Yeah, these things are solid.
Yeah. This is what you do when you're on a rally. You got a supercar with very minimal luggage space.
Not much in the front.
No. Do you have the front filled up too?
Yeah, pretty well. You got jack stands.
Oh, nice.
Some coils.
Yeah, because you got to have everything you said in your car.
Yep.
Yep, that's crazy.
Yeah, everything you need to work on your car. Just Martin and I are the only ones that can work on it.
Yep, that's nice.
You can get help on the road, but you can't rely on other people.
Yeah. Shortly, once we get this car loaded up and everything, Kyle will kind of explain more about Rocky Mountain Race Week for those of you that don't really know how it goes. This is my first time on any rally, period. We'll come back in a second and we'll kind of explain things.
Rocky Mountain Race Week is an event that basically came out of what Hot Rod started like 15 years ago at Drag Week. There was just so much demand for another traveling drag race event where you go to a different track each day and race. So Rocky Mountain Race Week became a thing in a different part of the U.S. and it started in the Rocky Mountains. So my favorite part about the event is that we get to drive through the Rocky Mountains with epic race cars for a couple of the days. But we're starting in Kansas, then we're going to Pueblo, Colorado, then Denver, then Kearney, Nebraska, one of our local tracks, and then back to Great Bend, Kansas. So 5 race days, but there's 2 travel days too. But the crazy part about Rocky Mountain Race Week is you have to have everything in your car or towed behind in a trailer in your car to make it through the week and complete the event. So it's a very unique race. He's my co-pilot.
Excited?
I won't mess it up. I mean,
all you gotta do is tune the car to a 10.000 for the class.
Wait, you gotta navigate too, though.
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
so,
So that's one interesting thing. So like between race day 2 and race day 3, we're going from Pueblo to Denver, which is usually 45 minutes between those 2 tracks. But they're gonna take us up through the Rocky Mountains for like 5 or 6 hours, and then back down, which is my favorite part. Yeah, there's a checkpoint or 2 every day on the drive.
What happens if you go under the 10.0?
You can't turn that time slip in.
Okay, so you can keep running until you get as close to 10.0?
Yep.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, exactly. And my car won't tick quicker than a 10.0 because it doesn't have a full cage on it. So I'm restricted to the 10.0 class. That's going to be the blue balls part about this is it'll run at 8.7, 8.6 with a drag radial on it, but we're stuck at a 10.0, so we're going to have to try and slow the car down enough.
I work hard to make the car go fast. It's going to be opposite. I'm going to work hard to make the car go slow.
Yeah.
Or just fast enough, I guess.
And it's very competitive. Last year, I think the person that won it was like a 10.008 or something like that, average.
Wow.
So each day you get a time slip, 5 time slips, and they average your time to see where you're at in the rankings. And so like the unlimited classes, where it's just based on tire size and whatever, there's no rules other than the restrictions on the cars, so you can go as fast as you want. But for the index classes, you can't go quicker than that index number. It's going to be a tuner's game, that's why Martin's here.
Yeah, true.
I just floor it.
I'm going to be riding with Matt here. We're going to have this pickup truck, so we're going to be doing rollers, drone shots, and like I said, we're just covering Kyle's cars. Other than that, we're going to continue on to the first track, and we'll see you guys when we get there.
I'm getting really excited now.
Ready?
Yeah. I've got to get checked in, get in line for tech. While we're waiting in the tech line, I can show you around and show you some of the cars and what Race Week's all about. It's one of our favorite events.
trying my best to make this car slower.
It's so weird to hear you say that.
Yeah.
But it's true.
Yeah. So we've got an ET limit. So ideally we want to go 10.
Yeah.
Can't go under 10s. So that's interesting because usually it's the opposite way. How do I make it go faster?
I know.
So I mean, obviously, if we're not going fast, we're not trying to launch it hard. So spending a lot of time kind of getting the launch consistent, right? It's, we want to run the way this class or this event and the class is in is by being as close to 10.00 average over all the races, and so that's going to be obviously being able to run that, but also being consistent with that. The launch is pretty key, keeping that short track consistent. That's going to get that consistent. I don't have a lot of tire spin, a lot of that, so I want to kind of keep it very mild and tame, rather undershoot and overshoot that, and then just kind of work out the power level to where we got to run some 10.0s, which is going to be weird, making it slower.
Hey Matt, how's it going? Real quick, this drag strip looks pretty clean.
This drag strip is brand new. They just finished resurfacing this. They built these concrete walls. It looks super nice because this is the first time cars are going down this new surface.
Very first pass down the new S.R.C.A. drag strip.
Hopefully it's slow enough.
Yeah, that's so weird. That's so weird.
Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast.
Yeah, don't go too fast.
No.
Keep it down, girl.
It's a beauty.
Log, low boost.
Oh, sorry. Slow it more down. 991 at 138.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
You're supposed to make cars go fast, not slow. We're lost.
I don't know what to do.
That was a good first try.
Pretty good guess.
That was a very good guess.
I did bad though. I suck because I went too fast. So I'm gonna try hard. I'm gonna go slower.
Okay, sounds
Okay?
good.
I'm gonna make it go slower.
Good luck.
That launch looked great though.
Yeah,
the launch.
Well, that was nice and smooth.
It's no tire spin. It's super easy to replicate, and that's kind of what I want to test there. And that was perfect. No wheel hop, no spin. So if we can replicate that, adjusting the power once it kind of leaves the line, the rest of the gear is pretty easy actually. So yeah, see what we can do. See if we can make it go slower, right?
Yeah.
Go team!
Go team. Sir, you need to slow down.
Hey,
okay.
nice work. That's pretty freaking close.
That's pretty close, right?
I'm impressed. That's nice.
Oh, nice, man.
That's nice. I was expecting to be like a few tenths away. You nailed it.
We'll be back out for another run here soon.
Enhance.
No, D-Hands.
D-Hands.
This is D-Hands, yes.
So it's 8/12. They've had a lot of oil downs, people losing bumpers and all sorts of stuff. Usually we get 3 to 4 to 5 passes a day. We are about 40 cars away from finishing the first loop. So we should get 2 today, one more. So the problem is that we have to run 10.000 or slower, and we're currently under that. So we can't turn that time slip in.
So we got to slow it down enough. So the question is, how much do we slow it down? So
We need a 10.0 to be competitive, I feel, but everyone else is in the same boat. And there's 321 cars here, so we don't know everyone else in our classes run. So maybe there's only like a 10.2. I don't know.
So it's better run even a 10.2 than a 9.99.
Yeah, because if we were at 9.99, we're out of competition for a week. We can still race, but
You get a 0.
Yeah.
0 is not average very well.
no. It's gonna drop about 15 degrees from the first pass to now.
So technically the weather conditions for what we're doing shouldn't affect it because the torque calculation should take that into effect. The only thing we're not taking into consideration is humidity. We have a way to measure that. We don't measure it, so it's a pretty minor effect. So the way of doing it, limiting it by torque, should take into consideration the weather. So the question is how much torque do I take out of it?
These are the things going on in Martin's head, and I'm just over here like, I'm gonna let Martin figure it out.
I looked at the G-Trace. It doesn't drop out when it spins. It stays pretty consistent. It's not enough slip where it blows the tires away. It's just
still
enough slip.
accelerating nicely.
It's still accelerating good. So that really shouldn't affect that. So it's already hitting a torque limit, which was limiting speed for me, or for the car. Almost at the end of the track. 1,000-foot mark, a little before that actually. So I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards being a little more conservative, taking a little more out of it, just to get that.
A 10.2 would be a lot better than 9.9.
I don't know. I think I might take a little bit more out. We're talking like.
Honestly, it'd probably be better safe.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're talking like
If we
5.
run another 9, then
That would
Maybe-
suck.
yeah.
Maybe take 5 to 8 pounds of torque out of it. Just it's not gonna.
Smidge.
Yeah.
We're gonna be running in about 10 minutes, I think. So
right,
we'll
well-
find out very soon how it does.
Yeah.
So
Less power.
good luck.
Thanks.
And good luck.
Go slow.
We gotta go to the next track.
Oh man, that was intense. That was
Like slow, like
yeah. Slow down. Slow down.
come on, go slow, go slow.
So fast, slow.
This is like the weirdest. This is the weirdest feeling. Like I don't
I've never had cheered for a car to go,
go slow. Exactly. This is so weird. That was the scariest 10-second pass.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Great job, dude. So
We're in competition now, so that's good.
I mean, a 10-1. That's
It'd probably be hard to win it, but we don't know who's gonna be what until probably tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah.
But if we ran a 9, there's no way it'd be anywhere like close to 20th place.
yeah.
So I'm very happy with this.
That
Good
was
thing I didn't pull more power
Thank
out.
you. Yeah. No, this is perfect.
All right. Time to turn in your slip. 10-11.
So we got to turn in our slip here, and then we get the map for the route tomorrow. We find out how long of a drive it's going to be. I'm guessing 250 to 300 miles, my guess.
Let's see. That does it. It's the end of Rocky Mountain Race Week Day 1 at S.R.C.A. Dragway. Kyle, fantastic job. You got a 10-1.
Thank you.
So he's still in the running. And then you also got some paperwork here?
Yeah, we got some good news and some bad news. The good news is the directions are really simple. Usually it's like 3 pages of directions. The bad news is it's 340 miles tomorrow through Kansas. Not exciting. But we have all day to do it. The next time we make a pass is in a day and a half on Saturdays, today, Sunday, Monday at 3 o'clock. Next time we make a pass.
All right, so with that being said, now that we know the route, we will see you guys tomorrow for the drive day to the next track, which is Pueblo. We'll see what happens on the road. We'll get some rolling shots of Kyle's car, and we'll see you guys in the next one.